Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the War Armies Germany starting guide for free-to-play and pay-to-play players. Today I'll be showing you what decks work as free-to-play and what decks you should run when you're a pay-to-play player, or pay to win, or whatever you may consider. So, for free to play, you want to run Volk Squad or Volksgrenadier squads. These are your typical spam units, great for capturing points and just great for swarming in ranked games. So you must always start with Volk Squad because they are your lowest cost infantry unit. Then next we go with Engineers. Engineers are the pinnacle of the game. They're the same as Volk Squad. They can cap points and what have you. Although they have a bigger cooldown, but you can repair your HQ and tanks with them. So, Engineer, absolutely viable for free to play. Next, if you have it, Blitz. Now, the Blitz is an unarmed common light vehicle truck, and basically its purpose is to just be on the battlefield and heal your units, whether it be tank, infantry, self-propelled guns, what have you. This is absolutely viable. So if you have it, put it in the lineup. Now, you might be thinking, or you might be saying that I have some legendaries. Well, being that this is a video, I don't know what legendaries you may have as a free-to-play, because if we go back here, that's the wrong one. In these chests here that you can get with blue tickets, you can get pretty much any legendary guaranteed after 20 drops if you don't get one. And when you get one, the amount of cards you get will rise. So, for example, if you have a Goliath, that's really good. Congratulations. So, you would put Goliath in the lineup, which is a tier 2. Now, Goliath, by the way guys, I must stress this, my levels and my perks do not take into account for free to play. Yours will be different, your levels, your perks, masteries, everything will be different. So take what I'm saying with a pinch of salt, okay? So, Goliath, the track mine, really good for clearing out infantries and blowing up tanks in the early games. Late game, you're gonna want to rely on something else, but you can spam these quite effectively. So, If you have Goliath, put it in the lineup. Next, if you have it, we're going to go with Panzer Shreks. There we go. These are your typical anti-tank infantry. They're the same as Volks and Engineers. They will absolutely capture points, but they don't have quite as good protection as say your Volks and Engineer squads. So try and be careful with these, but other than that, good enough. Now you're going to want to fill up your next 2 spots with tier 2s. And the reason being for that is that you need to balance out the 1s and the 2s with 1-3. If you want more than 1-3, be my guest. But, you know, just be wary. So, the next vehicle I would go with is Panzer III. Now, the Panzer III, it's not great, I'll be honest, but it gets the job done in mass, in numbers. It really does get the job done. So, Panzer III, slap it on in. Your next tier 2 unit, I would have to say the SDKFZ 222. I have a ghost skin on, so let me pick the default. I don't know why it's like that. Okay, that's obviously a bug then. But the SDKFZ 222 is it's a lightly armoured vehicle, but it will dish a lot of damage to infantry. So use this thing wisely, use it effectively against infantry, because this thing will not do that much damage to a tank. No way. So, Prague, definitely needed. Now, a choice of a tier 3, I would highly recommend either the Tiger, or, to give it the appropriate name, the Panzerkampfwagen 6 Tiger. I forgot what 6 is in German, so please forgive me. But the Tiger, oh man, it's recently been buffed, and oh my god, it's a beast. It really is a beast. So you will not go wrong with the Tiger, if you so choose. There is also the Panzerkampfwagen 4G, which is 4. The Panzer 4G. It's a good tank for tier 3. However, it will get outclassed by someone who has a better tier 3 unit, like the Tiger. So it's up to you if you want to run the Panzer 4. And also we have the Sturm Tiger, which means storm tiger. It's a self-propelled, well, rocket-propelled artillery unit, SPG. Holy hell, this thing clears infantry like crazy. And it's pretty well armoured for a self-propelled gun, so my recommendation is I would run Sturmtiger for the free-to-play aspect of this. So yeah, that's your free-to-play build, ladies and gentlemen. If you have the legendary, like if you have 1 or 2, then try and mix and match, or if that doesn't work, please join the War Armies community Discord and feel free to ask us anything. We will try and help you out with that. Okay? I'm gonna have to make the pay to play a second version of the video. So yeah, take all this advice and run with it, guys. I have faith you will do really well in game. So thank you all so much for watching, and I hope you take care, and I'll see you on the battlefield. Take it easy.